Oh, I'm live. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I've got a main topic today, which is what is my major malfunction? Why don't I want to grow my channel? But before I get into that, let me say hi to everyone. Joshua Ricks, welcome in. E-Rock, Ellie Orchard, nice to see you. Well, else have we got in here? Some highs and hellos. And there's a link if anyone should ever desire to come in. The Master of Reverse Skunk Beard. Good day, sir. Good day to you, E-Rock. What's going on, Chris? Nice to see you in here. So, what is my major malfunction? Why don't I want to grow my channel? What made me think of this is just my choice of thumbnails today. I have something I want to talk about today that probably would have drawn some people in. Even just putting a thumbnail saying, what's my major malfunction, would have been better than what did I put up there. Can't even see it. Oh, on my own today. Anyone that wants to come on in, all that stuff. Let's go. Hi, Western Ram. But yeah, I as I was working up, trying to get settled in to come on in, I was thinking to myself, and there's a video I saw today that made me think of this. No effort with that thumbnail. On my own tonight. Let's talk beards. Anyone is welcome to join on screen. Now, if I had put something up there like, what is my major malfunction? That might draw something in. Or what I actually wanted to talk about, I saw a video today, review of reviewers from Kentucky Beardsman, and I got a kick out of it. He's getting a good amount of views from it. It's an interesting idea. I don't know what to expect, but he did mention he's picked 10 reviewers and he's going to review them. He did mention that 20 people already contacted him saying, please don't review my channel. The first thing that came to my mind was, it'd be kind of nice if he thought about me enough to include me in the list of 10. But it did get me thinking too, that there are things I could do to improve. We are cousins. I don't know if you mean me. Bearded Karen. That's harsh. At least call him a Darren. Well, my thought was, first, it's not something I do, but everybody's got their own channel. They can do whatever the hell they want. But then I started thinking, if I would have made the list of 10, I think he mentioned there were 5 that he doesn't really like, and then I think 4 that he considers inside his circle of his type of reviewer, and then 1 that's kind of in between. If I was in that 10, I'd be kind of flattered that that I even came to mind. But it will be interesting. For his channel, it's almost kind of genius thought, because I think he's going to get a lot of attention from it, a lot of views, and that's kind of what we're here for, is to get people to watch our videos. And we got Love Them Labs. And do I have any treats? I don't need treats. They're already here. But come on up and say hello, Beans. No, this time say hello. Hello. That's his version of a hello. Nope, that's for Frankie. That's for Frankie. Come on. Off. Coming up, Frank. And look into the camera and say hello. There you go. There we go. But yeah, it's one thing. It's going to be interesting seeing them. And to be honest, I wouldn't mind a little healthy criticism. I criticize myself anyway, just like today. I could have come up with something intriguing in the thumbnail, something to get people to want to come in. Dan B, how's it going? So I started thinking as I drove home today, you missed the dogs? No, you didn't. Come on up, Beans. There you go. In fact, pretty soon these guys are going to start going on doggy dates. I'm gonna have them as wingmen on my dates. My lovely lady has a charcoal lab, so we're gonna get them together. So, but yeah, I mean, if anyone has any thoughts on, I know some people really like the perspective that Kentucky has. Others think he's horrible. You know, I to me, it's none of my business. You know, I try and focus on what I do and not worry about what anyone else does. But I will be watching those just to see what comes out of them. And while we're at it, what does everybody have in beard? I'll tell you what I've got. Do I even know what? Oh, I know what I've got. I've got what the hell? Beach Bum, his mojito. I don't remember the full name of it. Russ Young, welcome in. Thanks for coming on in. And so, do we have anyone that wants to give up the info? Damn Yankee Bountiful. I just went over the Damn Yankee site and bought a bunch of samples. I think I got 7 samples in a custom. And I don't remember Bountiful being on there. That name's just not straight. Oh, okay, Bountiful. It's the new fall scent. Pipe tobacco, autumn spices. How is it, Ram? Is it good? Or Polly's Gray Series, oil and butter. I think Polly is one I thought about getting, but never did. And that is Copper John's. So what is in Polly or Polly's? Come on, where are you? Gray beard oil. And do I see it? 801 Salt City, 1903. I don't see it yet. Let's go to the home. Come on, come on. Beard oil. Let's just look under beard oil. Nightfall, Anglers. I don't see Polly's on there anywhere. I wonder, Russ, is that something new? Or make sure you hit that thumbs up. Absolutely. Luxurious Bastard 1912 oil and butter. I started the day with the Beach Bum, and just to get some butter in, I like to put a little oil in with it too. And I had Original Bastard 1912 in my hand. For some reason, I decided to go with Original Bastard. I have a neck collar on beard. Well, yeah. Sorry to hear that, but all the mere. Polly's oil, butter, and stash wax. You know what? I'm getting confused as to what this Polly's is. For some reason, when you said Polly, I thought it was Copper John's. So I'm wondering if there's a Polly's beard product company that I don't know about. Yeah, someone could explain that to me. It'd be awesome. So what else do we have here? Yeah, Polly, no idea what that is. And we get Derek from Beach Bum. I just mentioned that I had your mojito in beard this morning. I would assume he's going to grow it out. It's great, definitely worthwhile. There's a slight pumpkin to it, but it's not dominant. It reminds me a bit of spice cake. I'm kind of shaky with the spices. I mean, a lot of times I like them, but I'm cautious about buying them. The only time I had a pumpkin scent, I couldn't stand it. And I confused between which of 2 companies it was from. So I don't want to tell you who it was from and get the wrong company. But I couldn't stand it. It was too sweet and floral for me. Derek again. Wyatt Earp stash. Yeah. Which Wyatt Earp? We've got Mike Douglas, and then we've got what's his name? Kevin Costner. Okay, one of Tyson's OGs. I could, well, then at least I get an A for the trivia. I could have sworn I remembered Polly being one of Copper John scents. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't see it on the site, and I guess it's no longer there. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm proud of myself that when I heard Polly, I remembered it as being Copper John scent. Police, like police. Woolly Wizard, Fireside Bandit, 8-bit unscented butter. I love Fireside Bandit. We got David in here. Death to Pumpkin from Voodoo Men's Craft. That's one of those things I've only had one pumpkin scent ever in my life. I didn't like it, and ever since then I've steered away from it. Plus, I'm not the biggest fan of spice, and usually when you get a pumpkin scent, you get a lot of spice in there. And a lot of spice scents I do like. It's too much of a swing in the dark. And for example, one of my favorite spicy scents is Dune. Is it Dune? Whatever one was from Tailored Men's Craft. It had some sort of name that had to do with the movie Dune. I don't remember what actually the name was. It doesn't have pumpkin in it. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you know what it is? A Bountiful. The picture has a picture of a pumpkin, but then it's pipe tobacco and autumn spices. So yeah, Pete completely confused me on that one. As soon as I saw the pumpkin, I kind of moved on. Hey, leave it alone. Yeah, I even the spices. I mean, when I get a spicy scent that I like, I'm happy, but for the most part, I don't intentionally risk it except for samples. It smells so good, Ken. I was so surprised. I think people hate on Campfire, but I don't pick up much in it. I don't either. And to be honest, I don't think I pick up any smoke at all in that scent. I didn't. Did anyone else get Frankenstein? That's one he had way back when, and I didn't remember what was in it, but I remembered passing on it in the past, and I didn't even check it out because I knew I'd seen Frankenstein. It might have been a year and a half ago. It might have been less more. And let's see what we've got for Frankenstein. Man, it's not going to be listed in the list. So I think I'm going to have to go to the new website. I like it, but at the same time, Harvest. I wish I could. I think it's under new releases, but I can't even find that. Shop. Man, oh man. I really want to bring up this Frankenstein scent profile and see if it's something that I passed on for a reason or. And I can remember in the past looking at his site and there just being so many options that I'd pass just because I wasn't going to order 6 oils. New products wouldn't. Frankenstein Bastard. Let's see what's in Frankenstein Bastard. Beansy. I'm trying to do work here. Beansy, come on. Okay, it is, and let me drag it over here so I'm not staring off. My dog likes nuzzling my arm until I comply. Okay, crazy mix of stuff that has a freakish power. I felt a little bit like a mad scientist creating this one. Blueberry, thyme, Cuban tobacco, Kentucky bourbon, roasted coffee, black cherry, and a few secret ingredients. Actually, that sounds pretty damn good. The only thing I'd worry about is that when there are secret ingredients. I hate just saying, oh, I'm sure the secret will be fine. And then it's something like cinnamon. I tend to stay away from things with secret ingredients. I'd rather just know. So that way, if I see something that's going to push me off, but that sounds awesome as long as the secret ingredients don't bother me. Aldemir says he loves campfire. As far as campfire, I'm not. I like smoky scents. As far as campfire, I'm not sure. The only campfire scents I've had were from companies that did purely essential oils. And for me, when someone tries to do campfire with essential oils, they're just putting a bunch of spices together and calling it smoke or fire, campfire. I know it's Piner and some other from Roulette who hate campfire. I think they would love Fireside Bandit. You know what? I don't think there is really much. If there's smoke, it's just impacting it. It's not really there where you can tell it's there to me. Mark Brown, welcome in. Thank you for coming. Well, is his pet Ken? Yeah, I'm his pet, definitely. And what else have we got here? Yeah, it's raining. It's not quite pouring, but it's been pretty steady. And even talking about my what my major malfunction is, something else that occurred to me. Instead of going on alone today, for one, I did a crappy thumbnail that's not going to pull anyone in for the hell of it. And I could have invited somebody on. There are a number of owners that, there's a chance they would have said, yeah, sure, I'll be there. And what's bring on the whole thought of what is my major malfunction, I was thinking about Kentucky Beardsman and his review of Reviewers series that's coming up. And I just started thinking about what are some things that are wrong with the way I do things, or things I could do better, or things I'm getting lazy on. TNBC, True North Beard Company. Last week, I couldn't tell what the hell that meant. The Bearded Mac Log Cabin smoke scent is, I thought Log Cabin was tobacco, and because I've got Log Cabin and I didn't remember it being a smoke scent, unless I'm thinking of something else. Bearded Mac, I'm probably thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Jamestown. When you said Log Cabin, I was thinking Jamestown. So what does the Bearded Mac Log Cabin have for a scent profile? Where are we? Roaring 20s. I just mention it. I kind of love and dislike it at the same time. I'll wear Roaring 20s one day and absolutely love it. And then if I try it a few days later, I'll be sick of it. I mean, it's definitely a good scent, but that is what I'm just going to be in the mood for. And I don't see Log Cabin. That might be gone. Icy Mac, Corner Mac, Roaring, Command, Tropical Storm. Tropical Storm I really loved. I wished it was a little stronger, but got to keep the feeling beard. Ravager, Gambling Man, Gambling Mac. I loved Gambling Man from Whiskey and Hardtack. Mad Mac, Sleepwalker Mac, and Sleepwalker I love too. Natural Mac. But I don't know what Log Cabin Mac is. I just know I passed on it when it was available. Some more hello, how are yous? Once you make smoke with some sweetness and some oozy scent, it turns the smell fantastic. I'd like to see Aldemir try out. I'm losing my mind. Woolly Wizard, Fireside Bandit. I'd like to know if you thought there was actually any smoke in there. I can't pick it out. Well, we can all do. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The dogs are doing a little roughhousing, and they're getting a little pissed off with each other. Gary, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, if anyone knows if that's still available, I didn't see it. Hey, guys, just because I said cut it out didn't mean you have to come in. Well, thank you. No, but like I said, that knowing that you might get reviewed as a reviewer, I just started thinking about, things I could do differently, things I could do better. Um, if I had to try and think of a criticism for me, might say, if I try something I really don't like, I can see myself getting a little mealy mouthed about it, because not that I'm not afraid to say something sucks, but I always wonder if it doesn't suck, it's just not going to work with my beard. There was a company that people loved that, man, that stuff just, I went through half a bottle seeing if it was because I used it on a wash day, used it on a not wash day, it was raining that day. What the issue was, that this oil that everybody else liked, I hated. I never reviewed it because I didn't think it'd be fair. It was that hemp-based one that he's no longer out there, Chronic. Ken, try Myruka if you haven't. Mark, is that a company or a scent? In fact, I'm starting to have like 12 different things open here. I just heard about a Rhode Island company. I went to this thing called Senders Fest. It's basically this rock band that's been around my local area for about 30 years. And they do this little festival fundraiser and have about 4 or 5 bands. And what's my point? Oh, I met some guy, his sister-in-law has a beard oil company in Rhode Island. And the name of that one was Wench Tickler. So kind of, cool name. And Aldemir says, I have a lot of smoke sense oil, a lot of, one is my favorite, Smoke Elite in Road to Ruin by Honeyaker. Scent, Ken from Alley Cat. Are you asking a scent I love from Alley Cat? If I had... Oh, it's an Alley Cat scent profile. Myruka. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, if I had to pick 2 of the scents I love, would be Ruckus and I can't believe I can't remember the name, the apple one. Man, I can't remember that. Myruka from Alley Cat. So now I've got to look that up. Alley Cat beard. Yes, I meant Alley Cat. And I've got to add beard because we've got a bar that I would not go into around here called the Alley Cat. And where is Myruka? Unless Gary just wants to tell us what's in there. Okay, Accelerator, Ruckus, Scumbag Joe's. This is Myruka. What have we got in here? Okay, pineapple, smash that with vanilla, pipe smoke, Meyer lemon, brown sugar, and read more. And to create a fragrance, Yoruka. That does sound something special. I love pineapple, and I like the idea of vanilla. Maybe mellowing it out a bit, but you've got the lemon to pull it back up. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those scents that I couldn't imagine myself ever not liking. I have a lot of smoke scents oil. Okay. And what I was going to say too, the Corey from I had a rough day today. Corey from Weatherbeard has his smoky cherry scent. I love that scent. That was the first smoke scent I tried where I really got the smoke and loved it and realized that not all smoke is bad. To me, it was like a fuzzy cherry. Oh, Aldemir's got a collab with Ferocious called Wild West. And if we were to look on the website, Aldemir, will we see that? Ferocious beard comes right up. What do you want, Beansy? I think he's still got a shit ton of scents. I'm not sure I'd be able to find it. And what have we got? Yeah, if you don't mind telling us what's in that, because I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. And my Ruka is the AC scent profile. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, no problem. Under oils, I'm already lost as far as which company we'd be talking about. And I will say again, um, there is a link to come in if you chose to at the top of the chat. Do you also go to Maine in the fall and winter seasons? Not really, because during the winter it's my busy season, so I don't really do much of anything. I haven't gone skiing in like 30 years. Because once like mid-January hits, I'm done. I'm working 12-hour days, 6 days a week. T3 Fire into Oud is a great smoke scent along with Oud Hunter. I've got to start trying some more smoke scents. My first introduction to smoke scents were, like I've said before, those smoke scents that are made with all essential oils, and I couldn't stand them. There's one smoked pineapple from Tailored Beard. That scent is amazing. I haven't bought any Tailored in a long time. One of my favorite all-time scents. It's just a simple scent. Pomegranate and Oud. I can't remember the name, but TV, thank you for coming in. Mythical Beard has some great smoke scents. I've only had, I think, one scent from Mythical Beard, and it was a really sweet scent. I forget what it was. AC is Alley Cat. I've actually still got Alley Cat open. Let me back up from my Ruka. Now, by AC, do you mean accelerator? Probably not. Wow. He's got a lot of sense now. I guess it's been a while because I never heard of Jukebox, Rascal, Kind, Interrupted. Holy shit, there's a whole bunch here. I think Moon Stompers is the other one I absolutely love. So yeah, I don't know what AC is. Feel free to tell us. And what else have we got going on here? Dr. Nix has a smoke scent number 7. 15% off on Alley Cat. Something popped up. Wild West profile is leather, barbershop, whiskey, tobacco, amber, and smoke. Oh man, I don't know if I'd like leather in a barbershop. Smoke scents can be great when they are done right. Well, perhaps in a couple months we'll get some examples of that from you. Yeah, I haven't tried T3 yet either. Part of the reason he had a Captain Crunch scent, I was dying to try it. By the time I got on the website, it was sold out, and he's kind of hinted at maybe he'd do it again, but it sounded like he wasn't going to. So I'm not. And once I've got a scent in my head, that's the scent I wanted to try from T3. And now that it's there, every time I go, I'm just kind of disappointed I don't see it and I don't order. AC is short for Alley Cat Happy. Fine, let me look for Alley Cat Happy. Oh, Happy. Happy now. Yeah, this is another scent I've never heard of. So let's see what we've got. A soft orange blossom laced with white oud, a splash of lemon, and dark black vanilla. I have no idea if I'd like that or not, because I got the what did Lux call it? I got his I think it's Summer Grove or something like that, and it was orange blossoms, and I didn't like it at all. Smoked saffron on it, and in it. In fact, when you talk about saffron, the other day I ordered from an Indian restaurant, and I almost got the saffron rice. I don't know that I've ever actually tasted saffron. I remember when I was younger seeing it in the spice aisle, and they'd have a full size jar with a little teeny packet inside the jar, and it'd be like $15, and that was years ago. I don't really go for CBDs. I just I don't know. I think sometimes CBD can give an odor, and I've never really really experimented with it. Haven't tried Alley Cat yet. Well, I mean, it's got to be getting close to a year that Alley Cat's been out there. Uh, I, I don't know. Gary was in here. I'm sure if you sent him a DM, he'd let you know. Happy Now is your favorite, and I already forgot what's in Happy Now, and I might have. Oh, here it is. And what was in there again? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Orange Blossom, I'd probably skip it because I had a less than positive experience with Orange Blossom. Short, not shirt. And Gary's letting you know, yes. Yep. So I guess that the BOGO code still works for a first time purchase. Obviously, my dog thinks there's some sort of emergency going on. GA, can you shut him up? Can you shut her up? I didn't know Alley Cat had sample packs. I kind of love sample packs, but then at the same time, you catch a scent you really love, and you don't have all that usage. Oh, not bad. 12 bottles, 5 milliliter each. I love 5 milliliter bottles. I can get usually at least 2 usages. Most people I think would get more. And how much is that? I'll tell you what, $40 to try. And at 12 bottles, you're getting 2 full ounces. So you're basically paying $20 an ounce. So that's a square deal and a good way to try all 12 cents. 1227 is the year mark. I thought it had been a while. Yeah, I really like this Alley Cat sample pack. That's really, sometimes you get a little ripped off on samples. Sometimes you get great deals. And this coming in at $20 an ounce. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, and the regular price is 21. So nothing wrong with that at all. Only thing is I already have most of the scents. So yeah, it looks great. But I've already got like 8 cents. So I don't think I'd end up buying a bunch of samples that I already have bottles. And CBG, I think that meant CBD. Now, is Alley Cat had Phoenix, which is orange lemon. I love the scent. I still have, and whipped butter. Yeah, and I could have just not liked that one orange blossom scent I tried from somebody else. I would imagine they do. I've always wondered when I'm talking to an owner if they even want me to mention their samples, because I would imagine it in some cases even cost the owner money. October 15th is my 7-year anniversary for nursing in New York State. Longevity bonus. Today is the 60th wedding anniversary for my parents. If you like Phoenix, I think you would love Happy Now. I isn't Phoenix in old from the Chesapeake? I remember Phoenix. Then yeah, that has to be an old Chesapeake. Longest job. Oh yeah, definitely. They're 60 years, a long time. In fact, when it was their 50th, I remember my sister was in charge of the festivities, and about 2 weeks before the 50th, I found out what she was planning, which was just a brunch at some golf club on a Sunday afternoon. And it was the first time I pulled rank on everybody and just said, "You're not in charge anymore. I'm taking over." I got a hall. I got people, all kinds of relatives and people from out of state with 2 weeks' notice to show up. And it was the best wedding anniversary party they ever had. But my sister was none too happy that I said, "That's not what we're doing. I'll come up with something." Yeah, 60 years is a long time. 12/30/22 is your 20th wedding anniversary. Gonna have to remember and give you a congrats. Day before Christmas. You got married on Christmas Eve. Wow. What am I, an idiot? Yes, I'm an idiot. I was thinking New Year's. You got married 5 days after Christmas. I told you guys I had a major malfunction. Same vibe. I remember liking Phoenix. In fact, I remember for the longest time I kept my little card that came with my sample pack from Chesapeake. I think I finally got rid of it on a cleaning I was doing because I thought, the company's not here anymore, so what do I need it for? And here we go. I usually save everything, every empty bottle, every oil that goes bad. I've got a box, actually my launch box from Alley Cat that I put the stuff in just in case, 4 years from now, I'm wondering what was in something. Can't go on the website because it's not offered anymore. I've still got that bottle with maybe the what was in the carrier blend at the time, what the scent profile was. And Mark, I would cause some of them similar to OG scents, like Hooligan is the same as Dark Side, and Retro is vintage. Yeah, I only had a sample pack, so yeah, Russ, congratulations. I am an idiot. That is New Year's Eve. No, it isn't. 12/31 is New Year's Eve. Yep, I'm just gonna quit. Retro is gone. Dark Side was always going to be Hooligan. Released it as Dark Side to test the market on it. I'm going to surprise Mike on our anniversary. I've been planning to hire someone to have a small ceremony and renew our vows. That's an awesome idea, but got to watch out for how much of a surprise it's going to be if it's in a chat. You know what? I haven't been doing this long enough that I think I'd be the right guy to do a video like that. There are guys that have been doing this longer and saw, all of them come and go. So I don't think I've been doing enough to be the guy to do that. I did talk about during one live stream, we were talking about all the companies that closed up, and people in the chat just started, putting out different companies that a lot of us hadn't realized were gone. And it's really hard. I mean, a company can have a wonderful name for itself and you can think they're doing great, but unless you're the guy, watching that checkbook, no way to know. You know what? I've still got my sample bottles because I keep everything. And so I'm going to have to open up and see if there's anything left in Phoenix. And I've still got a Vitality butter too in the fridge. So I've got to check that out and see how it's holding up. And what else have we got here? Yeah, Beard Mana was one of them. Uh, what is it? Stroke Beard Company. That kind of surprised me. Yeah. The only thing is, can't cherish beard products for all that long. I had my when what's the company that had what everybody thought almost universally was the best beard conditioner out there. Um, it's a two-word name and it starts with an S. What the hell was it? But it came in the jar. Everyone pretty much thought it was the best, and then they changed the way they did it. When they stopped making it, I ordered two or three on Amazon, and I was down to my last jar, and I was using it just once every 2 weeks when I did a stripping pine tar wash. And then one day, my little one was taking a bath or something, and it must have got in there. Water got inside it. It looked like cottage cheese. It really kind of killed me. I probably would be just getting to the end of it now. And Christmas Magic. I wonder who that's from. Second bottle of Happy. I hardly ever get to second bottles because I always have to buy new stuff. Bearded Astronaut was good. I tried to buy them when they went out of business, but they never responded. Never heard of Bearded Astronaut. I've got some 607. I just out of not wanting to get depressed. I don't think they're going to be any good. I've had them long enough that I think they're dead. I did want to try one more time his, I forget what the hell it was, a really awesome scent. It was black cherry and amber, I think. And had I known he was going out of business, I would have definitely. I never tried his poured smooth. I would have wanted that, and I would have wanted one more tin of the whip smooth. Beach Bum Beards is still in business. I know you're just saying hi. Oops, what did I do? Chronic Beard closed. Not sure if you said that earlier. Yeah, Chronic closed, and Chronic is one that I could not wear. It did not work for me. In fact, Chronic is the one that got me down the road of thinking that I had. Yes, Scotch Porter is what I was thinking of. Chronic is the one that got me thinking that I had some sort of issue with hemp because I know a lot of people liked it, but it just did not work for me. It it worked so badly for me that I never even bothered reviewing it. I figured, how can it be so horrible for me and work so well for so many others that for me to say what I thought of it kind of wouldn't be fair. Yeah, Scotch Porter, my last jar of Scotch Porter, which I think I had like three quarters of it left. It was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I went to use it, and it was like cottage cheese. Water had gotten in there, and I just, yeah, Scotch Porter. I'm still sad. I'm kind of thinking that I need to try their new conditioner. I know I never hear anything about it. Someone did a Scotch Porter review on the new one. I think it might have been who's the guy at Dave that does Saturday. It's got that positivity name in it. But anyway, I think he did one and he liked it. Joshua, I would have been finishing it up the same time as you. I've still got the jar. I can't throw it away, but I was, like I was just saying, using it just once every 2 weeks when I did a stripping wash. So, so I wouldn't have to be without it. So I could stretch it a little bit longer. And then my little one was taking a bath and wrecked it. Yeah, I I don't know if it was Bearded Ambition Dave that did a review on it and said he liked it, or if it was somebody else. But I did see one review where they said they liked it. But beyond that, it's pretty much like it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, you had $100 gift card and you didn't get to use it. And didn't Chronic start a new company? And I think that's already gone. Um, Whoever the guy is from Chronic, I could have sworn he came back with, I don't even want to say some names if it's not him, but I could have sworn he started another company, ditched the Chronic name, and I think that company is gone. I have only unscented poured smooth butter from 607 left. Yeah, that's about, and that was quick. I mean, I think I talked to him like 3 weeks before I heard that he was done. And I was planning to buy more, but I've got so much butters, I was just kind of holding off. ABB. I don't know if that's for Dan B. And yeah, that is messed up. We had the worst I ever saw of a gift card. We had a local restaurant that was here, had been here quite a long time, 7 or 8 years, and they closed their doors one day, just without any warning, and they were selling gift cards the day they closed up. In other words, they were selling it, and I'm not saying that's what Chronic did, but they were selling, gift certificates the day they closed. So they were taking people's money, knowing that they were never going to honor them. It was a Portuguese restaurant. I can't remember the name. I thought it was Bandbox Fella. I didn't want to say it. I think Bandbox Fella is the one that he started after Chronic. And as far as I know, that's done. I wonder if I try and look it up, if it'll. Bandbox. Yep, just YouTube things come up. Yeah, I see coupons, promo codes, but I don't see. Yep, I think they're done. I thought Twitch took over Chronic at one point. I don't remember the guy that had Chronic. I just remember seeing lives with him in there. Yeah, the one I had was that ice cream scent. And like I said, it just didn't work for me. So, it's hard for me to run out too, but longer my beard gets, I'm going through beard oil faster. I have over 130 oils. I was at 167, but gave some stuff away that were not my top company. It's so hard to give stuff away. I don't have local people to give it away to. And it's kind of expensive to mail it out. Like if I'm going to give someone something, I'm searching. I want to fill up the box. I don't want to spend $8 to send a, ounce of oil. But 130, yeah. And I know if I check my oils now, I'm going to come up with at least 10, 15, maybe 20 that have gone bad. Oh yeah. So that's always nice. The money went to a good cause. Buddy Bearded Coast. I am wearing Bearded Coast butter right now. I had no idea that they might have gone. I'm pretty sure it's Bearded Coast I'm wearing. It was a big 4-ounce jar, and I'm using it all the time. And I've still got like 30% left in it. Bearded Coast. I don't know if you meant Buddy Bearded Coast or Bearded Coast, but Bearded Coast is still there. The Bearded Coast. We got. Yeah. It's not like the money went to the company. It went 167. You know what, Iraq, you're better off not going over 60 bottles. I think if I was at 50, 60 bottles, I could actually use everything and not have anything go bad. And I don't need. I, I I've got a one of those curio cabinets full of oils. Plus, I've got more oils on a shelf in my bathroom. I I've got no idea how many I have in there, but it's got to be easily over 100 and probably more than that. Boombox. I've never heard of Boombox. Down to 37 bottles. You know what? Good for you. I that 10 days when I wasn't, wearing anything to review it, and I skipped a review and I just wanted to wear what I wanted to wear. It was so nice to use these oils that I had that I love that I just can't get around to using. Bambox Fellow was the sister company of Chronic. I thought he closed Chronic and then after some months decided to get back into it under a different name. So if that's what you mean by sister or brother. Now, who was crooked as hell? Oh, so maybe they're still operating. Oh, you still get your list of 20 companies that closed? Oh, hey, no problem, Chris. In fact, I keep on saying I've got to, I shift focus. I've got to send some stuff out to him. I just haven't gotten around to giving him, sending him a DM. In fact, there's a company that wanted to send me a free butter and oil that, I really like the company and I haven't gotten around to getting back to him. I feel like an ass not doing that. Just gave 6 oils, 2 butters to my wife's cousin. His birthday, he was stoked. Salty Vibes. I don't know if that's a company. That sounds like a scent. What does Market say? I've only been buying from my number one company this year. Most of my stuff was bought last year. My number one company, I could buy from them and them only, but it wouldn't make for good reviews. Who sold gift cards knowing they were closing? I'm a lot behind in the chat. It was a Portuguese restaurant down the street from me. I can't remember the name. It'll come to me, but they, I guess, had some financial trouble and planned to close on a certain day. And that day was still selling gift cards or gift certificates for the restaurant. Now, that guy was a scumbag on the way out the door, just trying to grab every last dollar he could. And he's still in the area. He started managing another popular restaurant, and I don't know how he got away with that. After doing what he did, everyone that said hello to him, it should have been like, hello, scumbag, But I found that a lot of people, won't, call people out when it's face to face, Yeah, I mean, I kind of like what Erock said. Would he say he has like 60 bottles? Hasn't gone over 60 bottles. I think at that level, you've got so much choice that, you know. Oh, okay, now I get it. I Yeah, I got messed up with the chat. Yeah, if I had 60, I could live on 60 bottles because what the hell's the difference? With my beard now, I mean, I'm going through a shit ton of oil, and I mean, I can easily wipe out a bottle in 3 weeks, and it'd actually be kind of nice to use up oils instead of what I do now. Which, if I went through my collection now, the number of, and I just did it not a few months ago, the number of oils that have gone bad. On several occasions, I went to try things like that awesome spiced scent from Tailored. I never had a Tailored bottle go bad on me, and I thought it was kind of like magic. And Phil, t-shirt, medium light color. Got it. I've got to order them. And in fact, the guy I get them from is maybe not going to be doing it for much longer. So it's going to kind of push me to, get some orders in before he retires. I'm only buying from my top 5 companies as well. I'll take the giveaways if I win. Yeah, there's a part of me that would always want to kind of try new companies here and there. Yeah, one of the things I do to use a little more up, and I found that it really works well, is it really doesn't work well to use up any more oil. But I started off thinking that if I used it in my hair too, that it would help me go through bottles. But I've realized the only thing that goes in my hair is what would have gotten washed off my hands, and I'll just kind of run it through my hair, and it's light enough that it doesn't really make my hair. The oil doesn't really make my hair oily. Even my barber, I'll go in and apologize. Sorry if it's oil, and he's like, no, it's feels and looks good. But originally, my thought was twofold: that if I put it in my hair, I'd use up more, and it gives you like another palette to judge it by. I'll pay attention to how, in fact, the oil I'm testing this week is. I've been equally amazed by how it feels in my hair. I don't think I've ever felt my hair, being quite as soft as this. Yeah, I'm working on it, Phil. Oldemir, too much. Oh, did I skip over that? I did skip. In fact, what did I skip over? A bunch of these? Learning to use beard oil in other parts of my body. Too much information. Norseman. I never tried them. The one company that I kind of was surprised by the way they were going to go, like, shut down, was it was like a bunch of cowboy names for. I remember that the guy that's on with Jersey Joe and that guy Chris Dan. He's sometimes on with Daniel the Bearded. Did a review of this company that it had like a cowboy name and all manly scents, and they kind of did in a good way. They told people they were going to close in 3 months. I don't even know if they closed yet. I can't remember the name, but I thought that if you're going to, you've said that this is it, I'm not going to move on, but you give people enough time, if they really love your stuff, to grab some before you leave. I thought that was kind of a classy way to, we're done, but we'll keep on doing another 3 months, satisfy our customers that love our stuff, and move on. Bay Area Beard, Metsawa, Deep Sea Bay, Rum, Barbershop, Aftershave, Cologne, White Suede. I thought about that one. I wasn't sure of the. It's a barbershop, so I probably should have tried it. Yeah, giveaways are nice. I can't believe how many giveaways I've won. It adds up after a while. I don't know who Terry is, but they do. Holy shit, I'm way behind. Ken, go bald and bearded. I can't go bald and bearded. I would not shave my head. I've been blessed with having a full head of hair, and I'm keeping it. John, welcome in. Beard of the North, yes, but I can't remember the company that he reviewed, and they put out an announcement that they were going to, 3 more months, and then they were done. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I mean, instead of, I, I mean, even the way maybe I'm getting a little lightheaded in my old age. We were just talking about the company that with the potion. What the hell was their name? The company that just closed recently, Zebra and somebody else. I mean, they didn't just go. They, you know, gave a few days, I think it was, to sell out. According to Vado Ecan. Marco's Cafe. I think he's serious. Beard Mana, yeah, thank you. Yeah, when Beard Mana went, they didn't just one day say we're gone. They did a live stream. They talked about it. They said, we're going to keep on selling. And, I thought that was an okay way to do it. Sometimes if you're done and you've got family pressures and all that stuff going on, you might not have 3 months to, dedicate to staying in the game. Hey, you're going to do it as a surprise. I hope not. Is Tyler on tonight, Ken? I have no idea. But I just got a notification. Let me see if it was his. If he is doing roulette, I should have a notification telling me so. And no. Nope. So, even though we don't have Woolly Wizard Beard Oil Roulette going on today, we do have Bearded Respect. That's how we did it. Told people we're closing, and stay tuned for updates on a relaunch, which is coming late fall, winter. Excellent. In fact, Beard Mana left it open that they could come back. And they're still active on YouTube doing their live streams. At least they were recently. No, he didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm surprised. Dan, you missed out. Actually, you didn't quite miss out as much as the week before. We've been doing this thing where if we get to 25 viewers, not players, just viewers, then give away a second oil. If we get to 40, give away a third. Get to 50, give away a fourth. Pretty much 10 more viewers, another oil. And not this month, but the prior month, we got up to 27, so gave away 2 oils. And it was kind of nice having 2 winners. It's not, so impossible to win. Just found this other company called Chiseled Face. He sells everything for shaving and beard oils. He got some fantastic scents. I have shaving shampoo. You know what? If I don't enter that right now, I'll say, oh yeah, Aldemir said something about some company, but I can't remember what he said. So I'm going to put it in my search. See what's going on. Chiseled Face. Add in beard. See what comes up. And if you're still here, Aldemir, you can let me know if chiseled face beard. And I've got a bunch of guys with chiseled faces. Okay, I think I got it. Does it have like a leaf with a little circle around it? Menu. All items, hardware, beard oil. Wow, it looks like 9 cents. Is Ghost Town one of them? Let's see what it's. I don't see the ingredients, but it's Chiseled Face Grumatorium, if that sounds right. Oh, and cheap, $12.99 for an ounce of oil. Not shaving. I might try dreads though. Yeah, I've got their website up in cheap prices. or should I say inexpensive prices, $12.99 for a bottle of oil. It looks like they've got an unscented, bay rum, and then the rest have names that. Wonder what Summer Storm is. Yeah, I'm going to check out this website. And I don't know what's every Sunday football, Russ. Wish it was a different time. Beard shampoo made with pine tar instead of bar soap. I've got a company that I tested out that has a beard balm with a little bit of pine tar in it, which kind of I found interesting. I've never seen pine tar in anything but mustache wax. Yes, that company closing end of November is cowboy related. Yeah, so they're still open. Wasn't Maverick. They had something with bullets on their logo. I don't think so. Not the one I'm thinking of, anyway. Unless I'm. Yes, Ghost Town, beard oil in the stag and aftershave. So, what did Aldemir get? Ghost Town. Do they. Well, their blend is argan, jojoba, emu, rosehip, broccoli seed, castor, lanolin. I can do without lanolin, avocado, raspberry seed, and vitamin E. And what? I don't see a description of the scent. Okay, here it is. Oh, barbershop with cedar. That sounds all right. I mean, I don't know if I'd like it, but it sounds all right. Yeah, I wonder if and I don't even know that I don't like lanolin. I just know I don't like the idea of it. So, and for $12.99, I mean, you get two bottles for the basically the price of what some companies get for one. But I have stepped into the 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock hour. Hate to go with 12 people in, but must have respect for the bearded respect. And so I'm going to call it a night, and hopefully I'll see you folks next week. Thank you for coming in. I really super duper appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, everyone.